Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. Well, we're on the way. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Trent Alexander-Arnold is one of the more productive players around, despite being a defender. When you look at his stats and see his contributions, you can realise how key a player he really is. And I suppose in many ways you can call him the perfect example of the modern fullback.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. And it's Lahm. Lahm just loves to go forward whenever he can. Donadoni. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Plays it across.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Schlotterbeck. Howson. Oh, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Caicedo. Guardiola. He's a sharp little ball here. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Howson is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Schlotterbeck.
Manchester United really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run.
Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Oh, good spread. That is good alertness. Gerrard. Now it's Shevchenko. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he? Well, if he truly fancies his chances from here, he's going to need the best of the best.
And he's lifted it over. Gerrard. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Played into the middle. And we have our very first corner. It's Gerrard! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And a chance! Donatoni. Guardiola, looking for options for movement. He's free. And the finish! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other. And it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. And there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the first moment of real significance. He's had a shot! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
And now he has two. Manchester United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And he's there to retrieve it. Aimed beyond the defence.
This is the time you need that pace.
Manchester United have hit a quick-fire double here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Big chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
A case now of complete control. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. We have already started here.
Well, Wayne Rooney's role today will be crucial. We all know of his qualities as a goal scorer, but a lot's going to be expected from his creativity too. It's very rare for a striker to have such wonderful vision.
Yeah, he's a player whose performances always have an influence on the game one way or another.
Yeah, he's going to have to play the role of distributor, ball carrier and link man, and sometimes even track back. But he can do it all. He has an incredible work rate and an insatiable desire for victory.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. And Messi! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Hernus gets flagged offside. And it's Rooney. Messi. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Now it's Shevchenko. Has a look and place it forward. Now it's Messi. And the counter is on. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Now it's Shevchenko. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Little doubt, that is a foul. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. That's a half-decent try. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Pressing high and with purpose. Scholes. Now it's Pelé. Guardiola. Searching pass he's played there.
Manchester United are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
And the referee has shown him a yellow card. It's played through for him. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Pele. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Driving forward.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Tries a shot! It's in! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
That's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
So the first goal of the game.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
And here's Messi. Cannavaro pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Short changes him with that pass. Maldini. Davids. Guardiola. And it's Gerrard. And this is Eto'o. Leicester calmly anticipates. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Vieira is fouled. Now it's Rooney. Hernes. Vieira plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Great vision. Pele unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And he's picked out the run.
Manchester United truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down.
Substitutions taking place.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Hernes. Cruyff. He's picked his way through. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. So, what can they come up with here? So, who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. Look at the space. There's the shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. Keeper's dealt with that. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Costa Curta. Now, what about this cross?
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Pass somewhat off target. Messi. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi, very much a man of this moment.
Might want to be careful there.
Manchester United have a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. Davids. And this is it. Goes for a shot! Goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they want another.
A finish of great intelligence. He just understood, and he executed so smooth. And the whistle goes for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, we've seen at times it can be harder to play against 10, and that seems to be holding true so far. Something I've experienced in the past, and with this sort of intensity and fearlessness, who knows, they might just get something they want.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. So it's back to business. Looking tidy in possession here. Pele! Marvellous goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
The goal scorer!
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Oh, well played, well played. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cannavaro cuts out the pass. Now it's Messi. Eto'o. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Ernest. Messi, and he was quick to react. And the pass is intercepted, and it's been played through. Cruyff. Oh, that's a fine interception. No, that's been intercepted. Played out to the right. And it's Vieira. Vieira on a charge down the left.
Such good technique.
And he's managed to get free. Referee has just said play on. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. It's a searching pass. And that is out of play.
Substitution.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
The attendance for this match was 70,987.
Davids goes on a run down the left wing. Gerrard. And here's Eto'o. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Chance here to counter. Ruben Diaz makes the interception. Costa Curta. And that has left him in a heap. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. And looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge.
Substitution in progress.
And it's Dybala. And this is Pele! Bellingham. Eto'o given the lift of his goal. And that interception was most necessary. Davids has given away a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. Good hit, kept the keeper honest. So, third corner of the game. Gerrard with the clearance. It's a loose ball. Threads one in. And the ball is out of play. Davids. Bellingham. Looking to play him in. And he shoots! He's got a goal! And this is getting better and better. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Now it's Eto'o. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Gattuso demonstrating his defensive quality there. Now it's Gerrard. Eto'o. And the shot shoots! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Messi with the short one. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Bellingham. Tries to pass it through. Gerrard. Now it's Messi. And this is Eto'o. Engages and forces him off the ball. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Gattuso, a picture of focus and alertness. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Aimed beyond the defence. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Eto'o is onto this. Oh, nice touch. Nicely weighted ball. He's had a shot! Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. And that's really well manoeuvred. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. It's Eto'o! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Number 8.
It's their second corner of the game.
Coming on the field is number 23, Beckham.
Well, there's the clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. Cruyff. That is good alertness. Beckham.
6 added minutes
Probing
has been
pass.
indicated.
No luck with that dink over the top. And he's had it nicked away. And it's Dybala. Guardiola. To Beckham. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's had a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Manchester
Number
United
7,
making consecutive
Shevchenko.
changes here. And that is that. Manchester United perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players, but that does not hide the overall disappointment.
Please be made aware that
Manchester
smoking is
United
only permitted
really
in
did suffer for
designated
their
areas
lack
within
of numbers
these
here.
grounds.
Well, to be perfectly honest, Peter, it was hard to see any other outcome. Ruthless opponents who were intent on exploiting their very obvious advantage.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.